Here we're going to talk about basic graph transformations. Now, if we're given the equation y equals the square root of x, we can see the basic graph here, a little sketch of that, okay? It's increasing function, it's always going to be increasing, it's always positive, the domain is from 0 to infinity, the range is from 0 to infinity. But if I take my next equation and just adapt this one a little bit, so it's y equals the square root of x, and on the outside subtract 2, what that's going to do here is going to bring my graph down 2 units. On the outside, everything here in the graph is going to shift down 2 units. So, oops, I have my graph here and move it up here. Negative 2 is down here. It's going to be the same exact shape of this graph, just down 2. Okay? And then it'll be the same exact shape, kind of comes up here, this point right here, but it still occur right here at negative 1, 1, boom, right there. Okay? Now remember, on the outside it's shifting down, negative 2. If it was a plus 2, it'd be shifting it up 2 units, okay? So whenever you see, if it's outside of the main idea of this function, this little part here, that square root, if it's on the outside, you're basically going to be doing that negative going down, positive going up. This next one here is going to have a minus 2 on the inside. So y equals the square root of x minus 2. And this is going to change the graph in a different way. What it's going to do here from our original graph, okay, is that this graph is going to start at x equals 2, okay? It's going to start at x equals 2, be the same shape as this one over here, same shape, but it's going to start at that x equals 2. Now notice the opposite here. We have a minus on the inside, okay, minus on the inside, and yet this graph is shifted to the right, a positive 2. And that's a common thing. If it's on the inside of a function, it's going to be, or inside of the main idea that what's going on here, it's going to be shifted to the right. The positive is going to be the opposite of it. If it's on the outside, it's going to say exactly what's going on, negative down, okay? And this point here, we have 3, 1. Okay, why not? Okay, no need to do that though. Those are basic sketches. For part D here, I'm going to graph y equals a negative square root of x. And what that's going to do here is to take the function that we had here, the y equals square root of x, and it's just going to mirror it over the x-axis, mirror it. So it's going to come down here and, oh man, upside down stuff drawing isn't the best. And there we go. It's just going to mirror that, come down this way, all right? The second one here, or the e, we're going to have, now again, that minus, if it was already a minus and you make it a positive, mirror it vertically, okay? If I have y equals 2 times square root of x, what that's going to do, okay, what that's going to do here is it's going to take this y equals the square root of x, and it's going to stretch it vertically. It's going to like, or squeeze it horizontally, stretch it vertically. It's going to move upward where it becomes more vertical, quicker, like so. Okay, now these are the sketches here, not exact values. If you want to test the value here at 1, 2 is where that point would be. It's going to move up, okay, that factor of 2. Okay, and that's got that really quickly, plugging 1 in for x, and my y output is going to be 2. Lastly, we have f, okay, and f, this equation, y equals the square root of negative x, okay, y equals the negative square root of, or square root of negative x. Well, what that's going to do, it's a little tricky here. It's going to be just like this first equation here, y equals square root of x, but it's going to mirror it over the y-axis. It's going to come this way, okay? Oh man, my graphs that way, sketches aren't the best, okay? And again, this being the x-axis and this the y-axis, it's going to mirror it to the left over the y-axis. So, as you can see, if I plug in a negative 1 into this equation, all right, it becomes a positive 1 on the inside, and the square root of 1 is 1, and there we go, and there's that point there. So here's the basic transformation, some basic transformations of just graphs here. One keynote, again, I always like to say is if it's on the inside, okay, sorry, inside of the function, the negative, you do kind of do the opposite of what's asking. So it's a negative 2, you move it to the right, positive 2. If it's on the outside, you keep it as it is. So you go down 2 units, all right? I hope you find this video informative. Thank you for watching this video. If you enjoyed, please subscribe down below. You also can follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, and links are also below. Have a good day.